welcome back to the channel. Today I'm kind of redoing previous videos that I've already done. Back in August, I think I did a Jappies fish food review, and I think I did a review at 2 weeks and 4 weeks with using the food. And so today I decided that I wanted to kind of do an update video, I guess, now that I have been using it for about 8 months now. So first of all, before I even get into the video, I want to say that this video is not sponsored in any way. I literally bought every bottle myself except for the very first one. Jasper, who is the owner of Jappies Fish Food, reached out to me on Instagram back in June, I believe, and he wanted to send me a bottle of his food and just, you know, to try out, and I did, and I loved it, and that's the only free bottle I have gotten. All the rest of the food was bought by me, so this is not sponsored. This is completely my opinion on this food. So before I started Jappies Fish Food, I was feeding Repashy Soylent Green, and that was the primary food that all the goldfish got. Now keep in mind that this was before Repashy Super Gold came out. That just came out like within the last 2 months. So this was 8 months ago. So I was feeding Repashy by itself, and I had tried some other pellet food. I had tried New Life Spectrum, I tried the Fluval Bug Bites, and I tried Hikari, and none of them were really giving me any results. Repashy, I had a good steady growth rate on my fish, but I wasn't seeing anything major that was really happening. And with New Life Spectrum and Fluval, I just didn't feel like they were the best option for me. Everybody had been talking about Hikari, and so I ended up getting a bag of that, and it made my fish floaty, and so that was a definite no-go for me. So I was like, you know, I guess I'm just gonna have to feed gel food continuously. And as you guys know, that gets expensive really fast, especially because I have so many goldfish. So if I fed them exclusively Repashy twice a day, I would be out a lot of money. Not to mention in the mornings, you know, when I'm getting ready to leave for work or school, I'm kind of in a hurry and I don't really have a lot of time to cut up my gel food and feed all the tanks. Sometimes I just need to do it really, really fast before I leave. So that's kind of where Jappies came in. So what I have been feeding is Jappies Everyday Balance and the Jappies Growth Recipe. I love this one. This is my favorite out of the two. If you're looking for growth. If you're looking for a steady diet, then Everyday Balance is your winner. Everyday Balance has a crude protein minimum of 40%, and the Growth Recipe has a 46% crude protein level. So I ended up getting both of those, and I tried kind of to switch it up a little bit. So what I ended up doing, and I still do this now, is in the morning I feed Jappies Fish Food. One morning I'll feed Everyday Balance, the next day I'll feed Growth Recipe, and I go back and forth between the two. In the evenings I feed gel food, Repashy Soylent Green or Super Gold. That's what they get. So they get fed twice a day, except for my fryer, they get fed 3 times a day. But that's kind of my go-to feeding routine. Everyday Balance is a sinking pellet, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but so like right there. So Everyday Balance is a sinking pellet. That's kind of what it looks like. I haven't had any trouble with the fish taking the food at all. And the Growth Recipe is also a sinking pellet. It's a little bit smaller, and it looks like that. I actually just got to feed Growth Recipe to my 3-month-old fry, and I was super excited about that. So now they're really gonna start perking up on me. They're really gonna, I should be able to start seeing a big difference in them in the coming weeks feeding this food. Jappies Fish Food is a small batch production from Canada, and the owner of this small business, his name is Jasper, and he is amazing. He's super nice. And Jasper, if you're watching this, thank you for sending me that message all those months ago, because I freaking love this food. And the fish do too. I don't want to take that away from the video at all. The fish go insane for this stuff. It's like catnip on steroids for goldfish, in my opinion. And I've been keeping goldfish for almost 19 years now. And in my opinion, this is the best goldfish pellet food there is. I've kept a variety of goldfish, including Arandas, Ryukins, Blackmores, butterfly telescopes, Ronchu, fantails. I've even got some golf ball pearl scales now, and it doesn't matter what kind of goldfish it is, they love this food, and you will see a big difference in them very quickly. I started to notice that not only were they growing, but their colors were more vibrant. And for the fish that had more black coloring, or like Spike, my Blackmore, their colors got darker. And that's something that you really want in goldfish keeping, because black is an unstable color, and generally they end up losing their black coloring. But this food really helps keep that and keep it dark. One of them that I can think of off the top of my head is Cleo, my butterfly telescope. She was very small when I got her in May of 2017. She was very little, and I got her from Koi Goldfish, and she was super cute, but she was just a baby, and her colors were kind of dull. And then when I started feeding this food, she became a vibrant butterfly telescope. She is absolutely gorgeous. So this is her before and after. The first photo was taken in May of 2017. I believe that was the very first day that I got her. And the last photo was taken just last week. So if you can tell, she's made huge progress, and she looks amazing. And I think she may be one of my favorite butterfly telescopes so far. And also, I've noticed that not only is the black staying, but their colors are much more stable. I don't see much variation within their color. And also for the orange goldfish, they are a much brighter orange. So this case, Knight, my big Aranda, he's going to be breeding this summer, and he is huge. He is the biggest fish that I own currently, and I'm 100% sure that Jappies fish food is his favorite, because he goes absolutely crazy in the morning because he knows that he's gonna get it. But he is huge. He is a little over 2 pounds now, and this is his before and after. Again, the first photo was taken in April of 2017 when I first got him, and the last photo was taken the end of February of this year. So he's come a long way, and I really think not only me grooming him, like with water changes and making sure the filtration was up to speed and not overstocking and things, not only that for me, but the food that I'm feeding him, I think has really made a difference in how he looks. And if you notice, he's very orange and his head growth is very red, and I think that's because of the food. It wasn't that way originally at all. Even with Repashy, it wasn't the same. So I really truly love this food, and I don't think I'll ever change them to a different pellet, just because I've tried a lot of different pellets in my time, but I've never had one work as well as this one. And to be able to see the results quickly, and to be able to see their growth and their coloring, I think is awesome. I really feel like that in the next couple of years, Jappies fish food is going to be available at big chain retailers. Right now you can purchase his food off of his website, which I will link below. And you can also purchase it through Koi Goldfish, which I will also link below. I don't think there's really any comparison to this food. I think it's great, and the fish love it. Like I said, it's like their catnip, and it really is. As soon as you get this and you feed it to your fish, I guarantee you will not have a fish that does not like this food. That's pretty much all I have for today. I just wanted to give a kind of a better review, even though I think my first two were informative as well, to see what you expect when you first start the food. But now that I've had it, 8 months, I thought it was best to kind of do an update and see, after I've had it for such a long time, if the original characteristics stuck around, if I still feel the same about it, and I do, I probably even love it more than I did. I loved it a lot then, but I love it even more now, just because it's done an amazing, amazing job. So, Jasper, good job. I love it. And if you guys haven't tried Jappies fish food, you really should, because I'm telling you, you will see a huge difference in your fish. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see y'all next time.